Let's turn now to our panel. Greg Palast from the Rolling Stone and Peter Fenn, Democratic strategist. Greg, some are now calling Illinois the corruption capital of America. President-elect Obama is an Illinois politician. Even though the U.S. attorney went out of his way today to say there is absolutely no evidence that Obama was involved in any way, in any of this, could this still hurt Barack Obama? And if so, how?
Well, Chicago's not going to take the title from Alaska, so don't worry. But I would say that Obama actually came out really well, because I looked at the snippets of tape that they had, and Obama, for his candidate, Valerie Jarrett apparently, that for his candidate, he said he would only give Blagojevich appreciation. Well, Blagojevich went straight ballistic over that, so Obama comes out smelling like a rose, because appreciation is not what Blagojevich was looking for.
Exactly. In denouncing Obama, he's given him a compliment, because it appears that Obama wasn't willing, or any of his people, to play ball with this slime bucket. Now, President-elect Obama did comment on the scandal today, but very, very briefly. This is exactly what he said.
I had no contact with the governor or his office, and so I was not aware of what was happening. And as I said, it's a sad day for Illinois. Beyond that, I don't think it's appropriate to comment.
All right, Peter Fenn, you are a former Gore advisor. You're a Democratic strategist. So let me ask you about the potential fallout here, because there is that phrase, 6 degrees of separation, and it turns out that there is a connection between Tony Rezko, who was convicted of fraud and bribery early this year, and in the affidavit, Rezko is described by somebody as close to the governor and doing fundraising for the governor. And of course, during the election, we heard so much about the tenuous ties between Barack Obama and Tony Rezko.
Thank you very much.
True, but I think that nothing was ever really put out there that tarnished Barack Obama. He said he made a mistake, a bonehead move, buying that piece of property next door. But I think on this one, you know, you have a sleazy governor here. I mean, the very notion of selling a Senate seat is ludicrous. There are other things in that indictment, I read it this afternoon, which are shocking. I mean, he wants to get $500,000 in contributions from people who do business with the state before a new law takes place.
Well, you know, I got to tell you, I got to read one of these quotes, because you're right. It's actually shocking to hear. It sounds like something out of On the Waterfront, the way this guy talks, you know, Marlon Brando or something. Listen to this one. This is one of his recorded statements on the Obama seat. I got this thing, and it's effing golden, and I'm not giving it up for effing nothing. I'm not going to do it. And I can always use it. I can parachute me in there. Now, look, I'm not exactly up to date on my corruption lingo. What does it mean?
But you got the accent right, Jen. You got the accent right.
Greg, what does it mean I can parachute me in there?
Oh, what he's trying to do is saying, look, if Obama doesn't come across, if I don't get someone to pay me off for the Senate seat, I'll take the Senate seat. I'll parachute into the U.S. Senate, and that will also allow me immunity and get me off the hook from being impeached as governor. So he had quite a scheme going.
Let's just listen to what this dirtbag said yesterday. He went to a Chicago factory sit-in saying he wanted to stand up for the little guy. Listen to this.
I don't care whether you tape me privately or publicly. I can tell you that whatever I say is always lawful, and the things I'm interested in doing are always lawful. And if there are any things like that out there, what you'll hear is a governor who tirelessly and endlessly figures out ways to help average, ordinary working people.
And Peter Fenn, babyface, also said, "Are you kidding me?" when he was informed he was going to be arrested. This guy's in denial.
He's in total denial, Jane, complete denial. In my view, he should resign. If he doesn't resign, they ought to impeach him. They ought to have a special election if they can figure out how to do it as fast as possible for this Senate seat, or get him out and have the lieutenant governor come in and do it. But I'll tell you, there's no reason for this guy to stay in serving, quote, serving the public any longer.
Greg, let me ask you, he can still make the appointment even from a prison cell, which is mind-boggling to me. What should the state of Illinois do to prevent him from tainting this any further?
There's got to be some punishment that can be exacted. They can take away his pension. He's worried about money. They can say, look, if you seize the
No,
Senate
but I mean,
seat,
what about the Senate seat? I mean, how are we going to choose the
I'm
Senate?
saying, put some heat on this guy. Say, we're going to take away your pension, Governor, if you play games with this Senate seat. Hands off now, or we slice it out of your bank account.
Resign, resign, resign. Peter, Greg, thank you so much. Now